After watching this movie, it definitely brought me back to those old school action hero movies where it was just pure badassery. And I don't know, I just miss those days. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Flicking Things. My name is Daniel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Extraction 2. So going into this movie, I actually did not see the first one up until just recently. When it first got released, there was some buzz around it when it first, because it had Chris Hemsworth, and it was I would say it was at the height of the MCU. And when it came out, I don't know, I just didn't get a chance to check it out. But when I saw this movie coming out, Extraction 2, I was like, you know what, I'll check the first one out, and then I'll watch this one. And to my surprise, I actually really liked the first one, the first Extraction. I thought it was really good. Had a lot of great action sequences, especially they had one of those where it's like shot as in like it's one long scene where there's some camera trickery where it looks like it's one long scene. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. So going into this one, I was, all right, I'm actually pretty excited now to watch this one. And I gotta say, this one's good too. I really enjoyed it. It has a lot of great action sequences. Chris Hemsworth was great in this movie, and his mercenary partner, the female, I forget her name. They were pretty good. She was actually in the first one, but this one, I feel like she has more to do. And I thought she did a great job. I thought they had really good chemistry between the two. And like I said, the action sequences are great in this movie. Like, there's one action sequence where it involves like a prison break, like a prison riot, where I think it's probably one of the greatest action sequences I've ever seen. It's like this one long shot, and it just it goes on for a very long time, and there's like this train that's involved. And I thought that scene was like just really awesome. Like I said, it was one of those scenes where like honestly, this scene alone is worth the watch. This movie is worth the watch for this scene alone, and I thought it was great. It's definitely like a must-see. I really, really enjoyed it. Now, in saying all that, there are some negatives in this movie. Not everything is great. I would say the way he gets thrown back into the mix, Chris Hemsworth, it was really coincidental. It was one of those things where it's like, this person so happens to know this person, and it's like, oh, what a coincidence, and I just couldn't buy into that. I thought that was silly. Another thing was there is a character, who's like a teenager, like a young teenager kid. He was annoying. Because he kept making dumb decision after dumb decision. I just could not stand him. Even like my wife was getting annoyed by him too, and it was just like it was one of those kids like he deserved to get slapped. Slap some sense into him. He was just making, like I said, dumb decision after dumb decision. It was just like frustrating. I'm like, dude, really? Like, kid, like, come on, dude, wake up. Like, what are you doing? He was really frustrating to watch. I just couldn't stand it. The story itself, it's whatever. It's nothing too crazy. It's honestly forgettable. But I guess that's okay. I'll give it a pass because you're not watching the movie for like the story. That's not the main focus. The main focus is just Chris Hemsworth kicking ass, pretty much. Like I said, the action sequence alone is worth the watch. With these type of movies, you're not expecting some, philosophical type of story where it's, character study or like diving deep into, something real meaningful, or it's not like an allegory to something. It's just pure adrenaline fun. And so I'll give I can give the story a pass, even though it's like meh, it's okay. For this type of movie, I'll give it a pass. So even though it is a negative, I'll still give it a pass because, like I said, the action alone is worth the watch. For majority of movies, the action sequences are meant to serve the story, but in this, the story is meant to serve the action. I guess that's the best way to put it for this type of movie. But like I said, overall, I enjoyed this movie. I really, really did. It's one of those movies where you can just kick back, relax, eat some popcorn. If you have that home theater system, I really encourage you to just turn that thing on. If you already have a home theater system, I'm pretty sure you're already gonna watch it that way. And if you don't have a home theater, I really encourage you to get one. I'm a big advocate for home theater systems. That's a whole nother story. You could just get a soundbar. You could just even get a soundbar. But yeah, anyways, like I said, that's a different story. But like I said, enjoyed this movie. I really, really recommend it. Action sequences are great, phenomenal. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with the third one. I'm not too sure how this one's doing. Hopefully it's doing good, because then that means we're gonna get a third one. They do hint at the end that there will be a third one, so I mean, that's a positive sign. But this time, hopefully they release it in theaters, because I would love to watch this movie in, you know, Dolby Atmos cinema, you know, or like an IMAX, you know. I would gladly, you know, pay for a ticket to watch this movie. But I don't know, that's probably not likely gonna happen, because Netflix isn't known to release their movies in theaters, you know, but that's unfortunate, but whatever. So anyways, I'm gonna give this movie a rating. I am going to give it 3.5 out of 5 Stormbreakers. But yeah, I encourage everyone to see it. It's a great action flick. It's one of the best action flicks in all year, to be honest. And it's definitely worth the watch. So that's gonna do it for my review. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.